Hello everybody, Mason here, Cardinal Gaming. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video, support the channel, support the store, you guys always do. Want to go back over Obsidian Flames a little bit and talk about some of the thoughts and things I wanted to do, kind of save till we got a little bit closer, and kind of things I've been thinking about anyways. I just want to bring it up. Again, shout out to justinbasil.com, a fantastic website that makes it really easy to kind of look through a set. Actually, let me center that a little bit better. There we go. Boop. A little better. Also, to look through a set without too much hassle, kind of make it a little bit easier on us to see what's going on, what could potentially be in this set. As we're getting closer, we are cementing what's in the set, but we do have some new contenders, like this little guy here. This Absol, this beautiful card. Very cute. I love Absol. Absol's a great Pokemon. But a newcomer to this product that is not previously announced. Again, we're very short window to when we'll be getting this stuff in English. Again, we will get this set. It comes out the weekend of Worlds. I did not realize that. Yeah, it's and we get it before or shortly close to the Japanese set with the Charizard in it. So weird situation. Never been anything like this to where we get it's just a normal set just coming out in English before Japan, like months in advance. So I want to talk about some stuff and some speculation that's going on, and there are people speculating about things, and I wanted to kind of throw my thoughts into it, and I think it's time to bring back a very popular and sought after a little addition to my channel that I've done recently. It's time to get out the Fedora, because this is we're going to Conspiracy Town, and this is the perfect time to do it because I think there's some actual validity to what I'm going to be saying. So just again, as soon as this hat goes on, it's no longer factual Mason. It's no longer expert opinion Mason. It's just conspiracies. It could just be garbage. It could be nothing. It could be just take it with a grain of salt. That everything that comes out of my mouth when I have the hat on, it's just a theory. It's just a crazy idea that I might have. Okay, everybody understand? All right, here we go. Let me just I gotta make sure it's in frame. I gotta make sure it looks good. I gotta make sure it. So, as you guys know, there has never been, up to this point, in Paldea Evolved, or Scarlet and Violet, any sort of terrestrialized Pokemon getting any sort of alternate art. They get the white background full arts, and that's it. They don't get any other special stuff. Now, there has been leaked for a long time an image of the Charizard, and I think it's French, German, one of those languages. Sorry, I don't remember. But it's of a card sitting on a table, and it's been actually given to us in different angles and things. So for it just to be like a single Photoshop is kind of difficult. It would not be very easy to do. But it is of a gold terrestrialized Charizard from the set. This guy right here. But just visualize for me that the background is green, or it's not green, jeez, yellow, and it's like a full body shot of him, but he has like see how like the sparkly like disco ball effect is all over the body. On the gold version, it's kind of weird because they're like pink. They're pink little like little gems, and kind of like yellow and pink gems all over them. The grand consensus of it is that it looks absolutely terrible and is awful. And if that is an actual card, if that is an actual real card of this set, that is going to do nothing to the value of Obsidian Flames, and is going to it'll hurt the set more than it's going to add anything when you add just that bad looking of a special art or hyper rare or a sorry, was that Discord? It was Discord, I'm sorry. Of any sort of just bad art. It's bad. It's ugly. It's gross. Now there are some things to fight against this. That it could have just been a a Photoshop still. For example, it shows a physical version of this card, but it has most of the time the hyper rares, the SIRs, the higher rarity stuff has a very, very glittery effect to them. If you think of like the SIR Iono, the entire card is very, very sparkly. If you look at the gold cards from the new sets, they are very, very sparkly. There's like a glitter effect over the entirety of the background of the card, and then the whoever the art is of does not have the effect on it, but all the rest of the card does. Very, very sparkly, very shiny. This card did not have any of that stuff. It didn't have any of that artifacting or effects that, with the light shining on it that would have that. But, maybe it was a test print of the card at the factory. Maybe it was, maybe they ran it on regular sheet before they run it through the foil sheet, just to kind of see how it looks and make sure that the measurements are everything okay. And that's what we saw. We don't know. But I'm telling you right now, there has not been any sort of specialty versions of terrestrialized Pokemon up to this point. And if that is what they're doing, it's not good. It's not looking good for this set if that's what they're doing. If they just make these gold cards and it looks like that, it's no bueno. These cards have to get some sort of more special treatment. They have to get some sort of alt art or SIR art to them, or else it's not going to be good. And the difficult part of that is that also, like on top of this other aspect of this as well, all these other things that came from the I think they're called EX decks or starter decks from Japan. Like this Houndstone is out of one of those. This Clefable is one of those. The Miraidon is in one of those. The Greninja, all those things. All these very, very popular Pokemon, all these like awesome, like would be great to have an art rare or an SIR of these Pokemon. All those Pokemon are in these EX decks, these starter decks out of Japan. There is no other printing of those cards, and it wouldn't make sense to put them in another set after something releases to have some sort of higher rarity of those cards. Of Clefable, that's all there is of this card. There is nothing else. So it would not make a lot of sense for them to come out and put this stuff into another set, maybe in English, for it would be together with the regular set and then not be in Japan. That's not very likely. Like this Melmetal as well. The Terrestrialized Dragonite is also in one of those EX decks. So there can't be any sort of higher rarity art of this Dragonite. Unless, again, they're just breaking all the trends. And again, I'm still concerned. There's still not many trainers in here. This is all there is. We need a lot more trainers in this. So who knows what's going to be in this set still. It's really, really weird that we don't know. Things are being spoiled. Obviously, we got the Absol either today or yesterday. There will be other leaks and other information coming out and more things being cemented as we go along. But if you're talking about speculating, if you're talking about planning for this set or what we can expect from this set and possibly making some plays, getting in early or whatever, it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. And I don't know, like, this is just kind of half on, half off kind of thing. That's the facts. Like, it's just, there can't be any other versions of this card. Or of all these EX decks cards. Unless, again, they made them, they put them in these EX decks, and then they had artists go in and then are going to do some sort of, maybe if there's a specialty set in Japan, maybe if there's something like a high-class set in Japan, they can put those in so that they get, that'd be a complete flop. You know, normally we get like, in Shining Fates, we'll get, like Shining Fates, for example, we'll get a bunch of or Crown Zenith even. All that stuff was in normal sets in Japan. And a lot of that stuff was, we got the leftovers, and all that stuff kind of thrown into Crown Zenith, where all that stuff would have normally been in normal sets in Japan. This would be a total flip-flop from what the usual is, where English has a complete set, a cohesive set, and Japan is getting all this leftover weird stuff in different sets spread across different release windows. It'd be first. It'd be really not typical. That kind of excites me. That kind of like makes it interesting, right? Because for so long, like English was getting kind of pushed around and not great structure and kind of like an afterthought. Could potentially be the opposite. It's weird. It makes me both uncomfortable knowing that this is not likely, but also like it's making me tip my fedora a little bit and be like, man, I'm really thinking this might be a thing. So that's where we're at, guys. On that, I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if that's truth or fiction or what, but that's my kind of like thoughts of like Obsidian Flames, and like I am worried still, and I'm very confused. And where are all these cards at? Where are these cards? Like this set will be in stores and like going out to people in 2 weeks. Like, what are we gonna do? So yeah, just some more things to think about. Just kind of like a throwaway video. Just kind of like giving my thoughts out there to put some time out. But that's what we're working with, guys, and that's what we're seeing. More stuff will be announced, I'm sure, again. But it's an interesting time to be in Pokemon. Let me tell you. All right, that's all I got, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a good day. We'll see you. All right, bye.